English is not just a language, but is a nightmare for the people who have recently started learning and speaking in it. English is not just a medium of communication, it has also become a universal standard for global exchange of ideas. It is the only language that is universally accepted. If we have to say like this, English is good to know? Yes. English is a need to know? A big yes. In this video, I'm going to talk about ways that could help even a layman to speak in English. Let us start with identifying what kind of speaker are we. For this, let us divide ourselves into two categories, English and confidence. First category belongs to those who know English and also have the confidence to speak it. Second category, where people know English but they lack confidence to speak it, especially in public. In third category, people fall where they don't know English yet they have the confidence. Fourth category belongs to those who lack English and also the confidence to speak it. Let us start with the four pillars required to speak English: reading, listening, writing, and speaking. From a layman who has just started speaking in English to a fluent English speaker, all need to have these four pillars strong. Here is a step-by-step process for you to follow and start speaking in English. We will start with reading. The first rule is to read a lot and read aloud so that you yourself can hear yourself. The best practice would be to record what you're reading. Listen to your recorded version. This will help you to identify the mistakes that you have been making while you were reading a paragraph or any article. Repeat reading the same content again and again unless you get the fluency. It is for sure that you might not know the word meaning of some of the words. Thus, it is good practice to identify those words and find the meaning that are not known to you. From reading, now the process moves on to listening. Make it a habit to listen to lots of English literature and material. Also listen to people who can speak in English. And as we discussed earlier, listen to your own recorded audio. On the parallel track with reading and listening, we must also concentrate on the third pillar, that is writing. As you have been reading and listening a lot, write about it. Try to form and write stories based on given keywords. In the beginning, start writing short sentences and join them to form paragraphs. Writing will also help you to slowly and gradually develop your skills on English grammar. Now last but not the least, speaking. All the previous three pillars, that is reading, listening, and writing, lead your way to speaking. Do not shy, always try to speak in English. Do not feel shame even if you make mistakes. Remember, only those make mistakes who try. Make it a practice to surround yourself with the people who speak English. They are the best motivators. Ask them to point at your mistakes and also correct if possible. But the best way would be to keep correcting yourself. Learn from your own mistakes. Once you have started speaking the basic level English, the next level would be to groom your skills and add fluency and creativity to the language. To achieve this, you have to develop your vocabulary in English language. Add idioms and phrases in your language to make it more influential. And then you have to keep on practicing the grammar. Vocabulary for any given language is not just about the synonyms or antonyms. The best method is to develop a vocabulary tree based on all the related words for a given topic. Here is a link for a video tutorial on how to build vocabulary in English language. Use of idioms and phrases add beauty to the language and also increase the impact of the words. Here is a link to the video channel for accessing the video tutorial on idioms and phrases. Practice makes a man perfect. In the words of Aristotle, for the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. To speak in English, best way is to speak in English only. Thank you.